Hello, ladies and gentlemen. As always, I'm your host, Dal. I'm out here walking my dog. There's my dog, if you can see my dog. And right now, I'm here to give you an update on the situation that is going on with the War of Two Worlds server. Already, the conspirators are planning a very illegal action, which is, gonna result in some felonies. If people are able to dox them in return for their doxing, because, again, kind of illegal, but the big thing, ladies and gentlemen, is that Tom Richmond, from all intents and purposes and from all the evidence I've seen, is still sus, but not sus enough to where I can say the bastard is guilty or not. Now, the other thing is that the conspirators, and yes, this is a conspiracy, mind you, are planning to raid the War of Two Worlds server, and this is coming from inside information. Even one of the people who was a conspirator themselves, but decide to not out of having a conscience, for God's sakes. Because the plan for these conspirators is to more or less raid the War of Two Worlds server and flood it with CP and other illicit materials, which would cause, well, not only in civilized society, for the person to own the server and even the people themselves to be arrested and charged with more than a few felonies and more than a few misdemeanors and even legitimate crimes, but also the fact of they're wanting the server to be deleted, more or less yeeted by the Discord staff. Now, I'm not going to say that the War of Two Worlds doesn't deserve the hate it gets, because it is a dumpster fire of epic proportions, of like Uva Ball epic proportions, Asylum epic proportions, but I do not believe it deserves this much hate. Now, does it deserve to be criticized? Yes. Does it deserve to be, rewritten extremely? Yes. Does it deserve to be deleted? Maybe. And that's a hard maybe. But does it deserve this kind of level of illegal activity to the point that you be spending probably a good amount of time in jail or paying a very hefty fine? Hell no! Now, granted, I'm an American, and I do believe that the Second Amendment should be used to quell and or handle any sort of situation that is basically denied our rights. I mean, then again, I live in Tennessee, the famous home of Athens, Tennessee, Alvin C. York, and of course, Davy fucking Crockett. But then again, oh yeah, and of course, we're leaving the Alamo. But even then, what is going to happen to the War of Two Worlds server does not need to happen. And I say this as someone who believes that if you have an issue with someone, you should find them and shoot them, not do this level of shit. And yes, I do believe you should kill someone if you have an issue with them. I mean, just put the bastard down, remove the gene from the gene pool. Fucking give him a Darwin Award, for God's sakes. But again, I'm the extreme to the non-extreme, so take what I say with a grain of salt, would you? Then again, I was raised on the extremes, so yay! Murder for everyone! Anyway, though, violence is not the answer, it's the question, and the answer is yes. Either way, though, that's the update right now as to the situation with, of course, the War of Two Worlds server and Tom Richmond. I will keep you up to date, ladies and gentlemen, as soon as we get a name and a username of the conspirators, because people are coming forward to me on the situation. And to Discord themselves, fix your goddamn shit. Because as much as you're not as bad as fucking YouTube, at least YouTube is decent about this shit. Till next time, ladies and gentlemen.